everyone, today I'll be reviewing this new romantic Christmas movie dropped today on Netflix called A Castle for Christmas, and it is starring Brooke Shield, Cary Elwes, and this movie is directed by Mary Lambert. What do I think about this movie? I feel like I have seen exactly same movie last year on Netflix, and it was starring Craig Ferguson, and it was called Then Came You. If you don't believe me, this movie's plot line, the way the story goes in Scotland, everything else so similar to us. Like, oh my god, I have seen this movie before. Only here, I feel like this movie is even worse than that movie, honestly. This movie, I did not like it at all, especially the way the characters are. You're like, oh, what? So in this movie, Brooke Shields, she played this successful author from New York City, but when she writes one of her books ending, which all her fans hate, and then this controversy around the ending, to escape from this controversy, she goes to Scotland, which is her ancestors are from, and she goes there and she kind of buys this castle, and with the castle there comes this prince, and this prince is played by Cary Elwes, which we have seen him in Princess Bride, and in this movie, Cary Elwes, his character was absolutely awful. When you see him, he's so rude to her. The way he behaved with her, no way in real life anybody will tolerate him. And in this movie, I don't know what Hollywood thinks. This movie is actually trying to show you that Brooke Shields actually start falling in love with him for no apparent reason. They have no chemistry whatsoever. On top of it, in this movie, you see Brooke Shields, she buy this dress, which looks like I don't know, Scotland tradition or something, and she was hoping to get date with him, and I'm like, oh my god, how he was showing me this movie that this guy is so rude to her, and somehow she's like falling for him. Why? Because he's prince. In this movie, he's not even rich. He's actually losing that house. So if she doesn't buy that house, he's gonna lose the house and everything he owns. So for me, why she is dumbed down herself to get this prince who's not even rich, nothing he is. What is he? He doesn't even have charm or anything. This movie, the way it was done, is very disrespectful toward the successful woman. You have to show, they're actually showing you that ooh, because he's a prince, so you have to dumb down yourself to his level. No, that's not how real life goes. Did not like this movie for that single reason, because the center guy, he's very unlikable in this movie. All this Hollywood movie, I don't know why they tried to show you all the guy from Scotland. Even that movie, the one Craig Ferguson, they're very rude, honestly. The way he was talking to her, I was like, oh my god, this guy's rude. Although in that movie, the one with the Craig Ferguson, in that movie, Craig Ferguson's character, he was actually likable because he had this backstory where he's his wife passed away and he was losing that house. He need to keep going on. He has so much memory with his wife. So I would say that movie was much better than this one. This one has nothing. All this cliche this movie bring to you, it's really bad when you see it. It really moved me off-putting. I'm not saying that all the men in Scotland are rude. The way this movie shows you, they're how do we feel like they are rude? The way they talk to I don't know, stranger or to visitor, I'm like, and in all the movie they are poor and broke. That's how Netflix is showing them. That's not me saying it. That's how those movies are showing. So I don't know how people are over there. Are they poor? Or what? They are all of them are losing their house. Even in that movie, also in this movie. So I don't know how they will feel about this movie. To me, I feel like this movie was really very bad. I did not like it at all. As I was saying, I have seen better version of this movie already last year. Anyway, that's my thought on this movie. Let me know in the comment what do you think about this movie, and if you enjoyed my video review, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to check out my other review on Netflix movie, and please take care.